All right, so now we have got the basics of what are our primary and secondary colors. So let's do a little worksheet here. So hopefully you've got a piece of paper. If all you have is lined paper, that's fine. I think I have 2 sheets, yep. If all you have is lined paper, that's fine. If you're in the classroom, you have a bigger piece of paper. So first thing you want to do, fold it in half. I don't know if you guys still say hamburger style, but hamburger style, right, halfways. And then take that end and come up to the middle. So you're basically going to divide this up into 4 sections. Okay. And I will pause the video right now so that you guys can catch up. But you basically should have 4 sections in your paper. All right. So we paused it. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to kind of lay this out, basically kind of a colorful note-taking thing. All right. So the first thing you want to do in your first section, I'm going to start with my first section here. I've got primary. Oop, primary. Oop, that should be a Y. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. Okay, so just kind of draw out a little 3-box thing, just so you know. So primary is, you want to take a couple notes, right? 3 main colors, whatever you want to call them. 3 main colors works. And that they create, when mixed, all the other colors. So these are the bases, just like the color printer colors that I showed you guys, right? Red, yellow, and blue. So take your colored pencil, and I'm going to do it really quick so we're not here all day. Red. And I'm going to do it with colored pencil this time for you guys that don't have paint. Ooh, I need to sharpen that guy. Yellow and blue. All right, your primary colors, 3 colors that make all the other colors, red, yellow, blue. Next, all right, what do we call the colors that the primary colors make? We call them secondary. Same thing. What are your 3 secondary colors? Okay, what do red and yellow make? They make orange. Yay, orange. And what do yellow and blue make? They make green. Yay, green. Green's my favorite color, just so you know. Last one, what are we forgetting? We're forgetting what red and blue make, and that would be purple. Yeah. That's the crowd cheering. I grew up with that. That's my dad. Okay. So then you've got your, what we talked about on our color wheel last time. Between your primaries and your secondaries, we call these intermediate. Again, what's the fancy word? Intermediate. I like tertiary. I just like that word. It's like the word lunch. I like the word lunch. Tertiary. Now, there's more than 3 tertiary colors, so you can divide this up. I don't know what your colored pencil set is at this point. So whatever you've got, I've got like a yellow orange here. Again, I am coloring this in really quickly so that we're not here literally all day watching Miss Bentley make videos. Here's a yellow green. I'm coloring in really fast. What else do I have? Oh, here's a nice little like blue green. Okay, so you can kind of see where we're going with that, hopefully. Oh, here's a nice little turquoise. That might be a better blue-green. Okay, so what is in between the colors? That's your intermediate and tertiary. So I'm going to pause that so you guys can catch up. So the next thing we want to learn is called complementary. Now, complementary is a word that, draw your 3. and then divide it in half. So complementary, that's a term that means something complements something else. It's completely confusing, in my opinion, that art people call it complementary colors, because these colors do not go together to me at all. But they're pairs, and they're used because they complement each other basically in a visual way. So they're very contrasty. You guys know the word contrast. We've talked about that before. Big difference, right? So the first pair of complementary colors, and you know your complementaries, it's based on the color wheel. It's basically, I don't know where my marker went. It's basically colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. So you can see orange and blue, red and green, and yellow and purple. Those are your basic pairs. And if you guys are sports fans, which Miss Bentley is not, Bentley don't do sports. But I know a lot of sports people use complementary color pairs as their colors. So your first set is yellow and purple. This is purple. This is purple. And I'm leaving a little space here. Your second set is red. And I picked a not very good red. I think it's kind of too orangey, but that's okay. Red and green. Right? Think of Christmas. Yeah, it goes great together Christmas, but are you going to wear an outfit with red and green? Probably not. And then your last one is, what am I forgetting? Orange. Oh, I meant to do it this way because I want to show you guys something. So do orange on the bottom and blue. Hopefully it'll cover it up. It's pretty dark. So as you can see, your complementary colors, it's a primary matched with a secondary. So you've got yellow and purple, right? A primary and a secondary. You've got red and green, which is a primary and a secondary. You've got blue and orange, which is a primary and a secondary. So that is complementary. And we will do a project with this, with complementary colors. But you want to know this because these two, they're very contrasty. See how different they are? That's why they should call them contrasty colors. I should say that. They call them complementary for some reason. So they basically are very contrasty and visually effective, which is why artists use them. So we will stop there and we will do the other color schemes later.